Good morning. ETL. ETL means extract, transfers and loading. This is a ETL tool called Talend. Okay, Open Studio. This is a open source software. You can download it and you can install it, and you can completely do the performance, the extract, transfers and loading by using the ETL tool. So let me show you how to download, how to install, what are the necessary softwares which are required for Talend to support. Okay, once you type in Google, just to download Talend, this screen will open. Here you can you have to click the download option, then this will open. You have to fill the details here, business email ID. If you not have, you can give the personal email ID also, then first name, last name, company, then phone number, all these things, and then you will get a email on your registered email ID. So you can select the access to Windows software, then it will be downloaded. Okay, next, in order to download, see, it is a downloaded file is here. I will show you. This is a downloaded file. Okay, in order to support that, in order to install the Talend, we need Java software. Okay, that is, I installed Java 18 first, but I realized Java 11 is suitable for Talend, so I uninstall it and install this one. Let me show you both. Here Java 11 software you can get. Okay, if I will give this link in the description box, or else you can just type Java 11 download in Google. Okay, Java version 11 download in Google, you will get the version here. Okay, it is simple. See, and Java 18 also the same. We installed the updated version 18 is better, so we think that it is good to have the updated version always. So we install the updated version, but Java doesn't support this version. Yeah, it is open now, but in SnowFlake, when we try to do connection between the SnowFlake and the Talend, it shows an errors. Okay, first let me show you how to install the software. Downloading, you got it right. So how to install the software? So double click on it, it will install. Okay, and here let me show Java 18, what error it will come, that I will show you. So double click on it, it will get installed. I already installed the softwares here, so I can double click on it. Talend Studio is opening, the software is opening. Remember, I installed this Talend Studio by installing Java 18 version. Okay, once you log in, this screen will open. Here I have already created the two files here. Let me show you how to create the new one. Create new one, demo. Okay, I will create a file, and then on the demo you can click on finish. It will take time to load the file initially, but afterwards it will run smoothly. Okay, initially you have to give the permission to all. Open, finish, and then it will load again. Some licensing it will ask. I accept all. This is the first time you have to do, and this is the user interface of Talend. Okay, now here one more pop-up menu will appear, that it is taking time. Now your first job is to create the metadata. Here metadata is everything, whole and soul of the Talend. It's metadata only. In this metadata we can create the connections here, or we can create the if you want .csv file, then we can create delaminated, or we can create the Excel here. Anything we can create. How to create it? Just right click on the file delimited, then create file delimited. Okay, just give the file name here. I try to load the test underscore. I try to load the 9 lakh data here, 9 lakh. Okay, then next. Here nothing is to be given. Next. After that you have to select Windows here, Windows. Then browse the file. It is on my desktop. Test data. This is contains the 9 lakh data here. Just open it and then go to next. Here you can select again window. Leave this one. Here you can select again window. Okay, and then it is a comma separated file, not a semicolon. So comma separated. Then preview is to be seen here. Since the process is running here 9% Talend, so we will try to load the file after that process only. So I will cancel this. Here the preview should be appear. I will cancel the file. So once the process is finished, we will try it again. That is the installation part of Talend features. Once it is finished, we will try. Once that process is finished, this message will come. So this is under 50% only. Accept all again. So let it be 100%. Now it is finished. Now let's try to load the file. Create file. Name is the test underscore 9 lakh data is there in test 9 lakh. Okay. This is as it is. Next. Here Windows we need to select. Browse. Test data. Open it. And then next. Again the same message is coming. See, this message is when we have installed Java version not proper. Okay, let's try this whether it is output. Okay, preview. Set header, refresh. So this Java version need to be installed properly, then only we can able to create. Cancel it. I will try to create the SnowFlake ID. SnowFlake. Right click. I will try to give the name here. Fill the details. That is what this name is. Let's be snow. Demo snow. Demo underscore snow. Okay. Account name. Account is this one. Here from here to here. If you give only the, let me try to giving the only this much account. It will show an error. Okay. User ID. User ID is user ID, password, warehouse. All those things you have to type. User ID is nothing but the time which you have created. That is in here. My friend user ID is there, and password is you have to type password. And warehouse name, the same thing here. What is the warehouse I have created? This is the warehouse name, computer H. And then scheme name. It is scheme name is public. We can get it here. Select schema. Database is let me check this one, and it will be public. Scheme is public. Schema is public. We can do that. Paste it. Paste it. Okay, you can type it public public, and then database is I will take check one. Check underscore one. Here database is there. See here, check underscore 101 is one. I will type. Okay, it is in public schema only. Now I will try to by using the account this one. I will try to test connection. It will take time. See here, the error shows JDBC drivers encountered. Okay, so we try to install this JDBC drivers and search in Google. So what we come across is by changing this email account name to full name. See here, you need to type full from here to here, including the region also. Then this error will not come. If you do this one, okay, I will try it with full. Okay, then this error will not come. Let me try. See, connection successful. Okay, now press OK. Then next, if you give, a screen will open here. This screen will open. Now we have to, either we can select it or not. It is one and the same. If I select it, it is also show the same save failed error. If I not select it, that also it will show save failed error. And let me select this one. If I select also, it is the same, nothing else. Okay, leave it. Finish. Now press the finish button. See, this error came, save failed. Okay, even though if I check it and finish it, then also it will be the same error. See, same error. If we check this one, the data will be loaded in this table. The connection is done here. What happening is the connection is done here, but we can't able to create a new table in SnowFlake. That is, we can't able to update a new table in SnowFlake. So this error is because of the Java version which we have installed, right? So here Java 18 I have installed. Now let me uninstall this Java 18. This is the process you need to follow. Let me uninstall this. Uninstall. Once it will remove completely, then we will try to install Java 11 version. So it is uninstalled completely. You have to restart it. I restarted the computer now. See, the Java is uninstalled completely. Java old version is uninstalled. New version is uninstalled completely. Okay. Now you have to install the another version, which is Java 11 supported version to Talend. Here it is. Okay, I will just double click, run as administrator. I can give. Okay, simply install. Next, here you need to select this one also. Entire field feature install order. Okay. Next, install. It will take time to install. Once it is finished, okay, it is finished now. Finish. Then you can double click on this one. But see here, a message is coming. C program file Java JDK 18 point version is not there in the bin. So what you need to do is you need to uninstall this Talend also. Okay. For that you need to uninstall the Talend also. Then you can reinstall the Talend. It will be communicate with the Java 11 version. So search here TOD. It will be Talend Open Studio 8.1. You just right click, uninstall. Yes. If it will ask to restart, then restart it again. Okay, yes. This will take time, right? So it is taking time. Let me pause the video and then I will resume it when it is done. See, uninstall completed. Okay. It is removed now. Now you try to install it. Double click on it or run as administrator. Next, I accept all. Next, this let be the location, this only. Next, it will install. This also take time. Okay, when it is installing, let me show you how to give the permission, grant permission in save fail error. When it came to us, it in some videos it is mentioned that we have to give the permission. So in order to give the permission here, that also we tried but it doesn't work. So just edit this one, or I have given the permission already. Edit, I will give it again. Okay, revoke all. Just press the press button, grant permission, and then you can permit everything to create, modify, monitor, reference, user. Okay, and then here account admin, because we are going to define the role as account admin in the Talend, so we have to define here as account admin. Okay, and then with grant option. Okay, for this data warehouse we have given the permission check 101 that we will try to load, and here warehouse also same thing. Edit, same thing, I have given the permission. Say account admin is there. Okay, I will do it again. Revoke, just grant the permission here to modify, monitor, operate, use. Then role is account admin, grant permission. Okay, here it is suspended. Once it is started, it is loaded in Talend, then it will be started. See, you can resume it here. Resume or last and finish. Okay, so still is started, right? So in order to avoid that save or failed solution is this one. That is in some videos it shows that it will this will work, but in our case it doesn't work. So in our case how it will work means when we change the Java version to 11 it will work. So I will show you that also by changing that. Meanwhile it is installed or not, let me check. No, it is taking time. Okay, Talend is finished installing now. Just finish it. And it will be ready to run. See here. Now Talend is installed in the laptop. It is created the desktop file. Double click on it. It will take time to open. Meanwhile, while installing the Talend, in between I explained in SnowFlake giving the permission. That also, if you don't know how to give the permission, then you can watch it. I accept. Here we can create the demo as we created there in project. Finish. It is installing the necessary softwares, background softwares which is required, and repositories which is required, log files which is required. Okay. Okay, just close it, and you have to click all the permission once more. 3 dialog boxes open. Just accept all. So here Talend is installing the necessary required softwares for that. Once it will be finished, we will try to create the SnowFlake account. Okay, at 50% this message will come that we need to accept all and accept all. That's it. Again it will start 54% like that. See, it completely installed. Now let's try this SnowFlake. creating the snowflake, and then we will try that creating the delimited files. Okay, demo underscore snow I will give, and I will type the account details, all those things one more time. For that you have to take the full account name, or else it will show an error. Full account from here to here, including the region. Copy, paste it, then user ID. As I told you, I created my friend user ID. Password you have to give, and this is the computer H is the where I have given the permission also, as you can see here. Grant the permission. Then computer WH is the warehouse name, and then a schema I have to give. Schema where you can get is this here. It is public. Okay, it is public. Then okay, I can type that. Then here check1 is a database which we have created, right? In this database or any database we can give the name. Just give the check. Always try to give the capital one, check underscore 1, right? Same thing, right? Yeah. Then if you want, you can give advanced connection. Here the role what I am speaking, the account admin. Okay, or else it is not necessary. If you give also it is okay, if you not given then also it is okay. Cancel it. Test connection. See message pop up, connection successful. Now press OK. Then next, whatever is there in this database, that tables it is highlighting. If no table is there, nothing will come. Here we have a check1 table, so it will you see here in check1 name table is there, so it will pop up. See, it will pop up. Now if you click, then also it is okay. It will, save default message will not come. Save fail, your message will not come. So finish it. Without any message, it will, the dialog box will close. Right now the connection has been built. Now we have to build the created file delimited created. I will name it as, try to write this in small letters, test 9 lakh data, 9 lakh. Okay, next, here Windows you need to select, browse this. Here test data is there. Okay, .csv file. Next, then again Windows, then comma separated it is a comma separated value, and press this one. It is running background. It is trying to show the data which is there. See, no error popping here. Okay, see, it is a comma separated file. As we know, CSV we can store as comma separated file. Then we can refresh again, refresh preview. After doing the settings, refresh, it will show in the form of tables. Okay, now we can give the next option. See here task ID is too long, so we can change this to long, because it will show error in the later case. And we will make whatever the integer is there, it is 30, and whatever the length of the integer is 30, length of the string is 200. Okay, this is because in order to avoid the error, that's it. Wherever the string is there, you make it 200, and wherever integer is there, you make it 30. Right. Next, finish. Okay, see, delimited file is also created here. Now we need to create the job. This process you can do either way, whether you can create the job first or delimited first, anything you can do. Okay, demo, test demo, test underscore demo, finish. A job will be created here. Okay, now we can place here this one. This is should be input. This should be input. Okay, and then I can place the. I will just click on here. Then type SnowFlake. SnowFlake. I have to do the connection first. So connection. Then double click on it. It will ask the ID, account name. Give it one more time. Same thing. What is there? You need to copy full, including the region. Account name, then user ID, password, user ID and password you have to type it here. Okay, just type the password and press OK. Then warehouse name, what after typing the password, here warehouse name is there, that is a computer H, that is nothing but warehouse. You can get it here. From here you can get it. Just copy it and paste it here. Then the schema is public, you can type it or you can copy paste. Then database is our check one. Let's try to create all in capitals. Okay, just click on here. The connection will be created. If you want to check the connection is created or not, you can load it. You can run the command. After making the connection here, now next part is, in order to just click on here SnowFlake output, we need to find out output that we need to connect to this connection. So use the here TB connected one, that is this connection which is there, and then here we can't type. Okay, so we have to press it here. Then a pop-up menu will show. Either you can select the table, which table you want to select. This check one content check one table, so I need to create it new one. So click here and then create the table called the name will be cool. Table name will be cool. Okay, press OK. Now table action drop if exist. Then there is no connection between this and this, so edit schema if you do, there will be nothing is there. So first thing we need to create a right click on here row main connection between this you can do also, you can do by clicking on here and just drag it this way, it will take main only. Okay, and then double click on this one. Now we press the edit schema. Here input is there, you can press this one also, yes, or you can synchronize the connection, that also work. Okay, then all the connection is done right properly. Here cool table is there, check one synchronize. Okay, this one is, yeah, it is correct. Now you can see here there is no table. If you refresh in check one, only check one table is there. Now the cool table will appear in check one. After pressing the run button, this will execute and it the cool table of 9 lakhs data that will be appear in the check one folder starting. Okay, this error is a pairing error, so we can ignore this error. Okay, see the connection is finished. So here we can see, if we can reload it, then see here cool name table appear and the table contains a record of preview. See 954770 records. If you want, you can check it the connections also, the tables also. Clear? Now for the same thing I will show you how to load the SQL file. For that we need to connect the DB first. Create here, name it as SQL connection. Okay, not an issue. Next, here you can select MySQL, where it is MySQL. Okay, MySQL. Then login is always root. Password is also. Then server name localhost. My server name is localhost. Okay, and DB. First thing we have to create the DB in SQL, and then automatic tables can be created in that. Okay, let's load the SQL file first. This is MySQL workbench. As we know that we can load the files here, only .csv format and JSON format we can load by creating the table method. See, I will create the schema here. First thing we need to create the schema. That is, the schema is nothing but the database which we have to map here. Okay. Let the schema name is the test data. Only small letters should be entered. Any number underscore, any no special characters, only underscore can be entered here. Apply. Then this let be default. It will be default. Apply. Finish it. Here test data is created. In order to create the tables manually, we can insert table import from here. We can select the path. Then we can select only the CSV and JSON file here. And then the next button you have to press, and then it will ask for the data type, and then you have to define the data type, and then you can load it. But here from Talend we are sending the file, so this test data is sufficient. For that you have to give the same name here, test data. Okay, then test the connection. Right, it is a one time it will ask. You have to download it and install it. Every time it will not ask. Only MySQL installation it will ask to download and install. Okay, let it be installed. See here the test connection is SQL connection is successful. Okay, just press OK and then finish it. Now let me create a new job for this purpose. Design, create job, SQL. I will tell you, Talend to SQL. I will tell. Talend to SQL. Okay. Sorry, underscore it should be. My shift button is not operating. Yes, it came. Finish. See, this is a new job. Now in this job, I will import the same file which I want to send to the Talend. This is as input. Okay. Then I import the DB connection. That is MySQL which I have created. Select it. It should be the output. Okay. Then what I do, I will select, drag this one here, and I will make a connection. You can right click on this one row and iterate also there. Also can be done. And also you can drag this button and you can place it here. Now here I will check whether all the things are correct or not. Okay, it is correct. Then here we need to give the table name. Table name test underscore 1.9 lakh data only will give, because it contains the 9 lakh data. So test underscore 9L. Okay. In this you have to create the table. Create table. If it does not exist, I will give insert. Then I will synchronize this one. See, it is already synchronized. Sync is already done, but you can press one more time sync columns. That's it. Now you have to run the job. Okay, run it. It will take time. For 9 lakh data, starting machine, visualization machine is starting here. All this will happen only once. Okay, now it is started. It will start here. See here, what the time it's taking and number of rows which is fetching into data. See this error. Okay, this is a task ID we defined as a long one, but it should be integer or big int. Long is not the advisable task ID, so this error is coming. Or else you can just ignore this error. It is just a data type error. Okay, right. We can observe here. See, if you press the schema here, there is no table. If you press it, then one table is generated here. And once it is finished, once this will be completed, a number of records we can observe there. This is again the task ID. That is a data type error. Already 72 lakhs data is transported to the MySQL. If you want, you can kill the process or clear this one. Okay. Okay, now it is done. You can see the time also, right? Let us see whether it came away or not in SQL. If you click the table inspector, then it's a dynamic value. Here the row format is dynamic, so it will change every time. Here 9 lakh data is there, it will change every time. Here the size is mentioned here, data size length, and okay, table save. Okay. You can select, you can write the query. Since it is a 9 lakh, so I will count the count task ID underscore ID. From test data dot test underscore 9L. We will finish it, then we will execute it. Control enter is the execution button. Okay, it is fetching the record. See here, 954. It is correct, right? This way we can say compare the data. See the data which is loaded here is also 9 lakh data. 954770, and same thing it is loaded here, 954770. Okay, we can send the multiple files also. Let us see how to send the multiple files by using a folder option. See here the test data is there. What I will do is I will replicate this data into 3. Okay, anything replication we can done. Let's replicate into 2. One is content 9 lakh, so 1 2 3 4 5 means it is approximately 9 into 5. Okay, so it is a huge amount of data. Let's see how to send it. Here one more we need to create delimited. Let's multiple files, okay, multi-file. Next, here it is Windows, then browse desktop. On desktop I have created a test data file. Any one file you select from this, open. Okay, next it is a comma separated, and it is of Windows type only, Windows and comma separated. Okay, and then you have to skip one. This is one header, and then you need to refresh. It will be giving you the preview. Okay, this is a preview. Next, for this we have changed here that error appear, right? For the long, this task ID is too long, so if you give the integer it will throw an error. If not, it will not pass. That thing we need to manage. Okay, and we have changed the data type length here from again the same thing what we did for the previous one. After changing, you can press finish. Right, now you can select the multiple file here. If you want to create, you can create separately, because once we created the this job in any one location, the both will run. So if you want, you can delete this one, or you can create the job separately. Let me create the job separately. Multi-file name. Okay, it will be easy, because if you create the job, create the multiple files here only, then this file also it will run, and this file also it will run. Let's create the multiple files here. For that you need to set the input, and then here you need to change it to built-in. Okay, and then this you need to change it. Okay, the path here t file list. Okay, t file list you need to select. That is the Talend file list, something but okay, double click, and then here you have to give the directory. On desktop it is test data. Select that folder, and here if you want to, if only the CSV file is there in that folder, if you want to give a particular file here, then you can select that file, example star csv.csv, or you have to give the name, that is in this CSV file there is only test data is there, and then test data, after the test data there is some copy 1 copy 2 is there, so you can type that also, test data star.csv format. So only CSV format will be loaded. Okay, now at present what are the files are there in this folder? All the files are loaded here. Okay, then you double click on this one, and here you can give t file list control space bar, then current file path, or else you can select here also. See here, from here also you can select current file path to this location. Just drag it and place it here. Okay, now edit it. Okay, everything is correct, right? Now you need to make a connection between these two. Iterate, and you can try it. And if you run this file, then how many files are there in that, it will display. It will iterate the number of files. So 5 files are executed. Finish. Okay, now to which DB you need to send it? Suppose I need to send it to the MySQL only. Then you can drag the MySQL output you have to give, and then same thing you have to extend it till here, and then you have to give the table name here. Okay, multi table I will create. This schema, create a table if does not exist, and insert, and then sync columns. If you edit, go to edit option, this is the case. Okay, here DB connection will come, sometimes it will not come. I don't know why it is. Okay, then you can synchronize here, and you can send it clear, and you can send it. Run option you can press. So it will send all the files one by one. See here, this one execution running. Okay, one execution is running. It's taking how much time, you can note down here if you want, and it is sending the rows per second, this much. Okay, 6000 rows per second it is sending, and it is taking the time here. This error is same thing which we have seen in the previous cases. So that is a data type error which we have made long. Instead of integer and big int, we have made it long. We need to figure it out why it is coming and how to resolve. Since it will take more time, because it need to execute the 5 files, one execution is running here. Once it is finished, it will come here downwards. See, one execution is finished, another one is running. It will show only the record of running one. Okay, since it will take more time, what I am doing is I am going to skip this one. See, the table is appeared here by the name multi. Okay, like this you can if all the data is fetched in this from Talend to SQL, you can read the file. Okay, now I will show you for the same how to do it in SnowFlake. Right, just you kill this process, clear it. Okay, then you delete this one. Instead of this, you can drag the SnowFlake. The same connection should be here, so I will copy this one. What I will do, I will copy these 2 files and I will paste it here. Since we require the SnowFlake output also, Then what I do, I will place this one here, double click, then table name I will change to multi. The connection is already done, already made. Instead of cool, I will create the table name as multi. Okay, here I will use this one. Here since we have interrupt the cool, so the table is not appear here, but it should appear multi. Okay, then truncate create if not exist. Here edit schema should be there. Okay, it is there. Anyhow, using the columns, and then you can run it. See, in the job is started. One execution is done. The same thing it will show. As in case of SQL, the same thing, the same error appears because we have defined the data type as task ID as long. That's why it's showing the same error. Okay, so all the files, one execution is done, then it will show here one execution is finished. Like that, one at a time it will take. Okay. For this, let me show you. Let me wait, and once it complete, I will show you here in the SnowFlake. See, multi-table appeared. At present, 0 byte 0 byte is there. So once it all the fetching is done, it will show a value, right? So what you will do, you create one delaminated file here, okay, and name it as your wish. You can extract this one here, and then you can create the T file list. After that, in the T file list, you have to define the folder which contains this file. Okay. Then for this one file, you have to define the path of this T file list. Then what happened? Everything, it will be whatever is in this folder, that will be loaded to here. Okay, and one by one it will be sent to the SnowFlake. So here two execution is finished, one is running. So third one is running, 2 is finished here. And here also SnowFlake output, when you give double click, here you have to do connection, you have to make, and then here table action is there. Okay, create if not exist, and then insert table output action and table action. If you do this one, then it will be added. Insert create if not exist, whatever the files in this folder, it will create if not exist, and then it will keep on inserting one below the other, so that whatever the data is here, you can accept the header will be the same for all the case. Except the header, all the things will be loaded one below the other, all the rows are loaded one below the other. See, all the execution is finished. I will not need this one and this one. Okay, all the execution is finished. We can go to the SnowFlake, and then when you refresh and click on the SnowFlake ID, see here 4,77,077 lakh 3,850 data. That is 99.20. Like this, we have tried for above 1 crore data also. That is also running fine. Okay. If you want to see the preview, it will show the preview data, but this is restricted for only the 100 values. It will show only 100 values. If you want the query, if you want the full data to be visible, then you have to write the SQL query here. Okay, that is select star from this table, right? Okay, thank you. Bye bye.